What's going on, guys? My name is Garrett, better known as Red Robin here in the Jobless Gamers channel. Recently, Rockstar announced 10 new Rockstar verified jobs, and I think you guys should know about them because they are the new addition to GTA Online, and you can now play them under the Rockstar verified tab. Now, before we begin with this video, I want you guys to go subscribe to my good friend Dom is Live. His link is in the description. I did these recordings with him and you guys, the Jobless Gamer family. So go subscribe to Dom is Live. He's a good friend of mine, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Here we go. With the first job, we have Twists and Twirls. Now, Twists and Twirls is a very, I guess, long, woundy road that you just go down, and overall, it's a complex but beautifully constructed point-to-point through some of Blaine County's iconic countryside. You follow the winding roads of Vinewood Hills as you race from Galileo Observatory through the Tongva Valley. There are tight turns and unforgiving cliff edges that require deft use of brake pedal, but don't be afraid to go for broke when the opportunity arises. Now, this race, of course, like all the races, were recorded with you guys, the Jobless Gamer family members. Everyone that recently followed me on social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everyone got invites to this lobby when I sent out the message. So if you're not following me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, do it right now. The link is in the description, and let's move on to the second race that was recently verified. The next race we have for you guys is Stars in Your Eyes. This race is a 16-person race. It's as short as the other ones. It's about 3 or 2 minutes long, and you get fairly good amounts of RP and XP, but it's not that exciting. What you do, it's a legendary track of Stars in Your Eyes from Grand Theft Auto 4, if you guys remember that. What you want to do is pick the fastest car in the garage for the long straightaways on one of the busiest highways in Los Santos. Now, the creator of this map recommends you turn off traffic to make it easier, but if you guys want, you know, that extra thrill, turn on traffic, try to avoid it as best as you can, and that's as much as you're gonna get from this race. So just have a good time, avoid traffic, and let me know what you guys think about Stars in Your Eyes. The next race that was recently Rockstar verified was Monaco Grand Prix GTA Edition. Another recreation of a famous real-world track, this Monaco Grand Prix GTA Edition contains all the features of Southern Europe's iconic Grand Prix racetrack. Empty urban streets, a seafront setting, high-end cars, a tricky hairpin, and overall, the race is pretty cool, I guess. One of the coolest things I've ran into in this track, even though I got pretty much last place, the train track you have to cross, actually the train passed in the middle of the race, preventing everybody that was like below 8th place getting stuck at the train track. It was pretty funny, but it's an okay race. I recommend you guys try it out. And let's move on to the next race. The next race we have for you guys is Caso dos Ferros race. It's a track for online racing pursuit. Now, this race is one of the only races in this new Rockstar verified set that has ramps. There's no novelty factors, there's no sneaky tricks, there's no unwelcome distraction. This is raw and unaltered driving, where timing is everything and winning is decided on milliseconds and inches. What you want to do for this race is use your slipstream to push yourself into the lead and do not look back. At the end of the race, you throw yourself off the pier, and that's how the race ends. It's fairly short, around 3 minutes, and overall the race is alright. Nothing super exciting. It's just a simple race from point A to point B, point B being the finish line, point A being the, I guess, the starting line, and that's about it. Nothing really crazy about this. There's no crazy jumps, nothing really extreme besides at the end you fall off the pier. That's about it. The next race we have for you guys is 4-Way Madness. Now, this race is pretty crazy. This is the craziest out of all of them because the way they set this up is where you have somewhat of a square, and then inside the square is a centerpiece that you need to jump the ramps, and if someone is really behind, it's possible for the first place player to actually smash into, I guess, a last place player going over the middle of the 4-Way Madness ramps. So this is a tight downtown track. It's spread over 4 blocks, and it's built for aerial mayhem. 4-Way Madness forces players to jump across each other's paths through a central airborne death zone, flying through midair in 4 different directions. The creator has placed gas tanks beneath the airspace to ensure any collision results in instant death. So this race was one of the first content created selected winners. He won $1 million in GTA cash and an exclusive CREAR license plate. So big congratulations to Gangster PDP. The next race we have for you guys is Kratzenberg Drifting Race. Now this is supposed to be a full drifting race where the creator recommends turning on the rain to get the full experience from this tight twisting race constructing across several parking lots near Los Santos International. Barrels and containers have been carefully positioned to create a series of on-a-dime turns, which is recommended to be done by one of your fastest cars. Make sure you use the handbrake, and I wish you guys the best of luck in this drift race new map. And the last race we have for this Rockstar verified set is Lagunas Psycho Remake. This was previously featured on the Rockstar Newswire as a job that caught their eye, and they gave a Rockstar verified stamp of approval this week so that players on both platforms can enjoy this painstakingly detailed recreation of Southern California's famous Lagunas Psycho race. Bookmark it now for long straightaways and tight 270-degree turns that will challenge all your skills as a driver. The adaptly named GTA 5 driver also lands himself a #1 creator license plate and GTA cash up to $1 million to spend on high cars and to throw away around the track. Now this was the last content created race for the created weekend that Rockstar did, and he was the last winner. Now let's jump into the death matches. The first death match of this Rockstar verified set is a map called Classy Construction. Amongst the mansions of Vinewood Hills, a new build is going up, bringing downtown construction workers into uptown hoods. Tensions arise between these two tribes, and the isolated firefights break out across the elevated terrain. High walls and high-end cars allow for a variety of maneuvers in this tricky deathmatch. We recommend taking the sniper rifle to the top of the mansion turrets, or seek out the minigun and own the streets. This deathmatch is fairly fun, and just like all deathmatches, they're pretty much all the same. This is just out in the middle of Los Santos, so hope you guys enjoy this one. The second deathmatch Rockstar rolled out with this verified week is Paradise Alley. Now this map was created on the creator weekend, so big congratulations to Unseen Chaos 26 because he's the recipient of the creator license plate. Now this deathmatch takes place in a high-walled street alley littered with heavy weapons, heavy armor, and multiple entry points to force you to keep moving. So campers, be warned, this is not the map for you. This is all done amongst the warehouses at the end of Del Perro Pier, and it's pretty fun. The audacious play is to snag an ATV from the perimeter and charge throughout the burnt out cars and buses into the central corridor to try and spring a surprise attack on the enemy. When the coast is clear, climb the ladder to the top of the warehouse overlooking the old motel and pick off your enemies that respawn with a sniper rifle. And lastly guys, we have Terry's Hangout, which is the last Rockstar verified job, and it's the last deathmatch of this week, and it is the only creator weekend selection set outside of Los Santos, created by Terry Nut 6969. And what he did was he was to find a cluster of buildings set around a small airport hangar. He used a very spacious area to create a lot of areas where players can hide in order to get the surprise attack on enemies. These surprise attacks using assault rifles, assault shotguns throughout the map, while isolated King of the Hill skirmishes will decide who owns the coveted positions atop the hangar and the air traffic control tower. So best enjoy this map because it's pretty cool the way he set it up overall. If you guys enjoyed this series and this video, make sure you guys drop a like because we have come to the end. Like always guys, it's been Garrett, better known as Red Robin here in the Jobless Gamers, and if you're not following me on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, make sure you guys do so right now because I will be looking for more players to join me in future videos. So if you want to be in the next Jobless Gamer video, make sure you guys go follow me on the social medias, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new GT Online video. Later guys.